What's up guys, Roper here for KJBcast, bringing you another Minecraft tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a hidden bridge or a retractable bridge. And in the last episode we took a look at how to make a retractable light, so it's somewhat similar. If you want to see that, just check out the other video. Alright, let's get started. This space is 10 by 10 and then 3 deep. This is going upwards just purely for me because I'm on a super flat plane, but if you wish to make the bridge as hidden as possible, I suggest just digging downwards of 3 and working it from there. You can make this space bigger if you wish, but do not make it smaller than 10 by 10. Alright, so count 2 out from each of these walls, and then just place your pistons. Just place your pistons until you have a space of 2 on the other side. Now obviously if you're making this bigger, you're gonna place more pistons than I did, so I can't tell you how many to place, but I have placed 12 here. So we're going to put down a signal now, but I'm going to show you quickly. You cannot put down a signal like this. It will not work. The signal will not transfer from the redstone to the piston and activate it. So what you need to do is you need to activate it with repeaters. So you're going to need 12 repeaters as well. Just throw them on either side, and then hook that up with redstone. Oops, sorry. And as you can see now, this will activate this row of pistons. Now, if you just dig a trench here, I usually like to dig it like this, but I'm sure you can do it your own way if you wish. And just so we can hook up the wiring together. Now it's connected. Now, as I said in the last video, if it's longer than 14, you're going to need to put in a repeater to make the signal longer, but I'm just going to show you now as a visual example. The signal does not reach the other side. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put in a repeater just to boost the signal from the redstone torch. So I usually put it in somewhere around here. And now if you put down the torch, it should work. As always, if you have any questions or anything, just put them down in the comments. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And yeah, it should just look like this. Now we'll get to the switches part. I'm going to need to build an inverter to allow the signal to pass through to both switches and pass through to the bridge. So how I do this is I go 2 back from the signal here, and then 2 back here, and then I just put 1 at the back wall. Basically there's 5 blocks gap between them all. And as you can see there, which I forgot was going to happen, if you put the redstone in, the signal is going to activate the bridge, and it's a good sign. It means everything's working fine. So throw redstone torches on the front of each of these blocks, and then just hook these 2 up with redstone. Now the signal has been inverted, so it is not passing through anymore, and the bridge has been deactivated. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up these blocks together quickly, just nice and carefully. And now we're ready to attach our switches. So you can put them as far or as close to the bridge as you like, that's up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly lead it to right beside the bridge just to make it easier to activate as you're getting across and getting back. If you want to make the signal longer, of course, just add repeaters just to boost the signal, and make sure that they're facing from the switch to the redstone so that it will actually activate it. If you point the repeater to the switch, it's only going to send the signal to the repeater and not past that. So what I'm going to do is quickly just set up the switches. If you put it too close to this line of redstone, it's going to hook in and then it'll put it on a loop. So what you really want to do is just make sure that there's a nice gap, or throw it up on a ledge just to prevent it from touching. Now the signal will jump from this space to this block, so just throw your lever on top of this block, and then just, as you can see, it activates the signal. The bridge picks up. I'm just going to fill it in to make it look a little bit nicer. And if you run across the bridge, flick the switch, bridge goes down, bridge goes up, bridge goes down. If you're having a delay and, for example, this side is picking up quicker than this side, then you can just set the other side to 1 and see if that works. If not, just mess around with the numbers trying to get it to work. Or if you're having real difficulty with it, just send me a message. I can try to put together a little bit easier tutorial for you or whatever. But I'm pretty sure this is straightforward enough. So as you can see, the bridge picks up, the bridge goes down. Now when you're filling this in, it's really important that you be very careful because, for example, I'll switch this on so you can see. If I put a block here, it's going to disconnect the signal when it's going around. It will not let the signal pass and it will not work. So what's easiest to do is put down glass or something like glowstone that the signal can pass through. As you can see, that did not disrupt the signal. It doesn't mean you have to use it everywhere, but it might help if you did, but just don't do anything to disrupt the signal. And if you're about to cut wire somewhere, make sure you do it with a glass block so the signal can pass through. So I'll just show you quickly. It's not going to look very pretty like the last video, but it's just the basic design to help people see what to do. If there's any tutorials, of course, that you want to see or any guides you want to see, just let us know, and we will make sure that we get them done for you. Alright, so just fill this in. I'm going to speed the video up quickly so I can just fill this in, and yeah. Alright, so as you can see, I've got this all done, but obviously you cannot put a brick here next to this, so unfortunately you will have this ledge, but it's not so bad. It works. You can fill these gaps in if you want, make it look a little bit more even, but that's entirely up to you. So when you put the bridge down, the bridge sinks into the ground, pick it up, it comes back up. If you fill it in with water, people can probably just cross that anyway, so I'm going to use lava just to make it a little bit easier and, well, more difficult for people to cross. But you can, of course, fill it with whatever you want. Again, I'm just going to speed up the video for the sake of it, and I'll show you how it works then after. Alright, so now that it's filled, if you just pull the switch, lava pours in, people can't get across. Pull the switch, bridge comes up, you can get across, and yeah, that's basically it. I mean, if you want to extend the signal, obviously you just take the redstone here and move it to wherever you want using repeaters to boost your signal. But for the sake of the video, I'm not going to do that, but just, yeah, actually I'll just do it quickly and I'll just show you. So I just throw the signal down a little bit. Oops, sorry. And the signal's starting to fade, so I'm going to throw a repeater in. And then I'll put a lever here. I'm just going to turn this switch off so the signal goes away. So as you can see, the bridge went away. Bridge came back. So it's that simple. You just hide it whatever way you want, make it as hidden or compact as you want, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you've got any requests, let us know in the comment section below. Please like, share, subscribe, and whatever else. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.